green crumpled up piece of paper.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's such a shame.
Because the green screen doesn't push out to Instagram.
Fair enough.
All right, we're live on Instagram and
Hello.
you're live on YouTube.
Now we're live on both.
Hello! Welcome to this Thursday afternoon live stream. We are always very happy to join you guys. I feel like Thursdays just have a good...
Well,
We
for
got
us,
a good thing going on Thursdays. I don't know. It's
for
good.
for us, it is the end of the day. We,
Yeah.
and the end of the week, we've got an hour
And we get
left.
to like show off
Yeah, we get
the
to have
new
fun.
things, which is fun.
Yeah, it's been, it's always like we're like rushing through the week, and we get to Thursday, and it's like, well, this is it. We have this fun stuff. We have to talk about all this exciting stuff.
Yeah, we kind of work, a lot of the work we do over the week gets to like arrive on
Culminate.
Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So speaking of which, what did we do this week?
We launched the Rip.
That's this thing.
And the Ronin is really a fan favorite. It's been a steady seller, and at events, it's sort of like people seem to either buy the Hacker or the Ronin if they're in this short jacket.
They're not interchangeable, but
No, they're definitely really different, but
Yeah.
they seem to be like an easy.
Like there's literally a hacker, right? I mean, people can see the differences here right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
You want me to just like?
No, it's
No, I mean, it's already on the screen. So.
Oh. What?
remember we're in front of a green screen.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you can actually see the table.
Remember?
So, yeah, right there.
There's a hacker right over here.
So you can see the two if you want to talk about the differences. Or...
Well, I think the main difference, obviously,
Is material.
This is more. It's more armor-like.
Yeah.
The inspiration is
The
more
difference is
armor-like.
material. He's
Yes.
going to tell you a long and flowery version of saying that this material is super rugged and thicker and
Yes.
more armor-like,
Yes.
and the Hacker is a little bit softer and a little bit more casual.
Yeah. They're both. It's sharp, but it is anyway. Yeah. I will answer both yes and no. I think I can talk about the individual intricacies between the designs, but I think that for me the Ronin is a little bit more rock star.
And the Hacker
I mean, they're the same.
is a little bit more like it's a little more contained.
It's a little bit more sophisticated.
elegant. Yeah.
Yes. Not that it's just you're splitting hairs at that point.
Yeah.
I think not to say that they're the same, but they also they're fun.
They have a similar amount.
They're both off-center zipper. They've got
Yeah.
similar stuff. But anyway, the point is, we're talking about the Ronin today.
Yeah.
And our
Yeah.
first, the first bright white
Product
accent
ever
that I
made.
think we have ever put on anything.
We made a couple of bright white custom eagles way back in the day.
Yes, but
But
that, I mean,
not
production.
not
from
on production.
Oh no, we did make the Augment S1. Jeremiah's over there pointing at things.
we had the older eagle you're talking about.
The Augment S1 is also bright white, but
Yeah.
this is but it's a little different.
Yeah, well, it's like a shirt. Shirts are like normally white, and jackets are not as normally white.
Yes, this I think when we were talking about the colors, like when we were like, what colors can we produce?
Mm-hmm.
And we were looking at our options and the materials and stuff like that, and it was just like, can we do white?
Could we do it? Would it be acceptable?
I feel like I remember you being like, that's insane.
Well, this is waterproof. Again, another waterproof material, so
Yes.
that it definitely makes the white less risky.
Yes.
And then the placement of this also makes the white quite a bit less whiskey.
Whiskey?
Less whiskey.
Yeah. It's unlikely that you'll be, I mean, usually when you bite into a burger or a sandwich or something, everything goes
You don't
out that
usually, like,
way. It
get
doesn't
it.
usually go out this way.
People were asking like how white it is. It's whiter than white.
It's whiter than the piece of
Bright
paper.
white. It's the sort of white that people's teeth are in commercials for teeth whitener. It's that kind of white.
An impossible color.
An impossibly white color that nothing in nature ever is. But that's what makes it cool. It's kind of
It's super sharp. When we
Yeah,
made the
yeah.
sample, I was like, oh, that's sick. That's super sick.
yeah.
And Key and Brian both immediately, or was it Robin?
That's right.
Yeah, we're both like,
It looks like
that's
bleach.
bleach. I hadn't put that together, but they were just like, the first thing they said was like, that's a bleach jacket. It's like, so that's where the sword came from.
Yeah, that's why we shot it with sword, which was really fun. The photos were really fun.
Yeah, we did. We had to go up to the top floor of the
Parking
parking
garage.
garage so that there was no one around.
You didn't want to menace people with your
We
sword?
didn't want to menace people with a
That's
sword.
kind. That's good. That seems I mean, people, is
We
it
were
a
just
weapon?
like-
Could you be arrested for having a sword in public?
Yeah, probably.
Probably. Cool. Well, I'm very grateful that nobody got arrested.
We were discreet. We didn't brandish it or have a band-aid around or whatever.
You didn't band-aid it around. Oh,
Yes.
band-aid it around.
Brandish.
You didn't band-aid it around.
Yes, that's it.
You ready to
We
talk
didn't
about the
need
details?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
With
I'm
questions
always
about
ready
the
to talk.
detail?
In 3, 2, 1.
What's going to happen?
You just pointed directly at your face.
That guy.
So,
Yeah, that's
I
it.
mean, I just could...
Yeah, no, the photos were really fun. It was really,
So there are some photos in this stream that aren't on our website. So you're getting some like some peeks at things you might not otherwise
yeah,
see.
fun things. I mean, we were like, how can we do this in a cool way that isn't not a cool way? When we were taking photos with a sword,
I think you nailed that description.
that it was yes.
Yes.
On the one hand, we know what we like. We like samurai and ninja. And it's like
Yeah.
it's always been there, but we haven't been like
Also with the sword.
as explicit with a sword, you know. But
I thought the Shogun was like super tongue in cheek. It was really subtle. No one would ever have known that you like ninjas or samurai. I mean, like you're only just now letting this side of yourself out, and it's so nice to see you finally being yourself.
I gotta say, it feels great to finally,
To finally make a product that's nerdy enough.
yes, to
No.
finally make a nerdy ninja.
From the intervention.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, the sword is not the nerdiest thing you've done.
No.
By a long, long
no,
mile.
that's right. We did make the Jingasan,
Yeah. Great example.
which is an excellent example.
So this jacket
So-
converts in a couple of other ways.
And blind.
It's harder to do on oneself while. So that when it's open, it also looks fresh. Yes, I said fresh, and I'm sticking with it. It's so much heck here. It's so much heck.
That's true. Now that we have Jeremiah on board, it's like hardcore sarcastic.
Jeremiah and Brian, they really keep it
They brought in a nice edge.
little salt and vinegar
Did you
chip.
mention, so the lines that we talked about in the photos, the like little artifacts,
Yeah.
just so people don't ask, it's from taking big photos and making them small.
Oh.
Yes.
So the jacket does not have any kind of pattern or anything.
Oh no! Is that showing up on the?
Yeah,
screen?
some of the photos there's a look like it's moire, it's from the center, and like so it's just a digital artifact, so they don't have that.
Okay.
Just let people know.
They're not striped.
Yes.
This jacket does not have digital artifacts built into it. I think that's what he's saying. I'm pretty sure that's what he's saying.
I think that's what he's saying. Yep.
No JPEG artifacts.
When I worked for Animal Planet way back in the day, nobody was allowed to wear stripes because of that same
Because it just made
wacky-looking moire.
yeah. It also, I mean, some striped things. Mostly, I mean, you own a lot of striped
I
things.
own a lot. I would, if I could, like, only wear one other pattern in the world, it would be stripes.
That's because yes, that's clear because
That's the superior pattern. Thank you very much.
but some of them do that without the digital artifacts. You can see it in real life. Your whole
true.
brain just goes no.
It's true. It's true.
Anyway, so that was an aside.
Yeah. Graphics
A
and
good one.
visuals aside,
So we did.
what are your questions about the Ronin, people of the internet? None.
Another color being released.
Yeah, that's what I was going to get to. I was going to say. So we have this color, which is the bright.
So, yes, if you're slightly more dramatic, you want a little bolder.
Yeah.
You have a
Honestly,
little.
I think I'm super into it. I think it's awesome.
And then we have this sort of smoldering, darker. Like,
I will change jackets now.
yeah. Let's see.
Would you
Sure, I would love to hold this jacket. Check it out. We're playing around with some new label designs.
maybe get up close to show that?
Ooh.
That helps. Moving it around helps.
Yep, that's what I've been told.
So we have the very bright, but also mostly black, black sword, and then we also
Have
did
the very
blackout.
blackout. With
Shades
black
of black.
zeros, the zeros, zippers. My God, it's the end of the day.
Yeah, black on black texture differences. I think, especially where the shoulder meets.
Yeah,
up
there are
in the shoulder.
huge differences. No, some of the photos you can really see them.
I'm
Go
gonna
show
step
the
up.
differences.
I'm gonna step up and show that these that there is material transitions that I think do show. It adds some depth
They
to
do.
the
do.
design.
They do.
It's not an all black
I'm
jacket.
sorry. I just
Jesus
threw
Christ.
it.
So
we have.
fresh.
It's true. That's right.
Funky fresh. We also restocked the black garnet color scheme. So red accents on the shoulders. That one we don't have over here, but it exists. There are pictures on the internet.
And in fact, it's a really steady seller. And
Yeah, it's a great color.
Maybe
It's
you
super cool. Yeah,
beat on
probably I
don't
should.
stand on them.
Yeah, we don't have any questions, but we have had some comments.
Oh yeah.
Let's hear it.
Someone said watercolor, instant buy available in my size. Somebody just said, oh my god. Oh wait, no, that's the same person. Somebody said it may not have digital artifacts, but does it have NFTs, ninja field training?
Definitely. We like the puns. Keep them coming.
So I just want to say that
Someone
both.
said they would like what you were wearing.
Yeah, they can't have that, but that's fine. Maybe for Rare Finds and Oddities, you'll have to follow. So we do Rare Finds and Oddities once or twice a year, where we open up the vault, we sell all kinds of weird, cool, interesting samples, as well as a few scratch and dent items that. So follow us,
On all
get
the
on our
things,
mailing list is probably that for early access, which you would want for the Rare Finds to get on our mailing list.
Yes. I was just going to say that the Black Sword and the Blackout color scheme both have all the colors.
Could you be more specific?
Yeah,
about that?
yeah. All colors combined is black.
Oh,
All colors in light is white. So
thank you.
they both have
I regret
all the
asking.
colors. in
I
the-
regret it. Thank you.
Not digitally.
Thank you. Okay. We also have a crew out at AwesomeCon this weekend.
Yes, digitally.
So if you are
If RGB all the way up
if you are in
is white
Washington,
and all the way down is black.
if you're in the Washington D.C. area, stop. Please go check them out. Say hello to Brian and Key. They are happily slinging jackets out of our booth, which is 1726. It's also posted on our Instagram account, so you don't have to remember.
You don't have to remember it off of this live stream. But yes, definitely stop by the booth. We have some new items that,
There are
actually-
items that are not yet on our website.
yes, some restocked products that are on our website that will be on our website next week when they get back to us, but they picked them up on the way down to Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
So
And they're picking up a new batch of things on Monday on their way back. So there are some things coming, which is very exciting.
great.
Yeah.
Somebody, we don't have, like, it's not a question, but somebody said pink, just a suggestion. But it kind of has me having a question. I'm assuming y'all have had some wild color ideas. Like, what are some of the wilder color ideas y'all have had when it comes to?
Other people have wild color ideas.
David only ever wants to make things in black
Or white?
or white. Now he's on
All of the colors.
white
All
thing.
of the colors.
All of the colors might.
So I'm assuming, have you ever had anything in a shade of pink before?
We have not.
We made a mask in a shade
That
of
does
pink.
not count.
Well,
But yes, we have made masks.
we have made something in a shade of pink. The answer is yes.
We get credit. That we
We get credit.
We get
We also have neon green.
some of our wilder ideas. So we love to make wilder products, and we are kind of smaller, so it can be hard to make wild colors
Yeah.
because it feels risky.
We did put pink on automata jackets too.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, we had a little pink companion cube heart.
Yep.
We always think we're being really bold, and then Saint, we were like, Saint is bold, purple with gray and silver stitching, and then it wasn't. People were not shocked.
People were not shocked.
They were like, oh, purple.
Yeah.
So we may be slightly color conservative. We did make that Midnight Stealth camo print, which we thought was really cool, but
But we don't have Willow and I really don't have great taste in color.
we have we have exquisite taste in color. We just like kind of cold New Englandy colors.
Yeah, fair enough.
We're from New York and Boston. We're like,
What?
Photographs of super colorful stuff. Like,
Yeah, Star Trek is different.
Star Trek, there are reasons for those colors.
True.
But I think we'd gravitate towards dark.
Bolder.
I went to, every time I go to family events at David's, they're all wearing black.
You have to
The
whisper
The
it.
Italians all wear black. So,
It's a shock. Our Christmas is the best. It's just all black.
All
with
black, and one
red
person is wearing
stars.
like a red sweater, and they're like, "Is this too much?"
Yes.
So
Easter's the same.
yeah,
Yeah, same outfit for Easter. And
all
Christmas.
black, every season. So we would love to try some new bolder colors, and I think this season is a good time to do it as we're going out and getting into the world and being back at events. Those colors really pop.
Yeah.
Like even the Maya jacket in
Yep.
the name of the color with
Molly
orange.
one.
Thank you. And that was really fun, and those were they looked great. And
Yes.
people looked great.
It was a lot of fun to
Yeah.
do some bolder colors.
Yeah.
Might be.
It's a good idea. It's a good prod.
Somebody asked if some of the new things at the con have been teased in previous streams, and I guess y'all can just sort of talk about. Can you maybe just talk a little about how teasers work? I feel like people have an idea that teasing things on streams is like something that gets thought about before.
It gets thought about. We think deeply about it for about 4 seconds before the stream starts. No, so teasers. So first of all, a teaser typically has to be a photograph of something. We have teased things on stream too, but
Yes. There are not new products. There are not new designs at AwesomeCon. There are restocks and new colors of existing designs because we don't bring designer workshops to shows.
that's true.
Yeah.
Although we are launching a few products direct to contender just to make things.
Just to confuse
Exciting.
our whole system.
No, our system will be fine. Just to confuse our audience.
Okay.
Um,
Who thinks we have a system? And we like propose to have a system.
What the good thing about making up your own system is that you also get to break the rules
Yes.
for your system and do things outside of the system sometimes.
Breaking rules.
Breaking the rules. I'm the kind of driver, if it's 3:00 in the morning and I get to a stoplight and there's no one for miles, I'm like getting through that stoplight.
Yes.
Whereas David is the kind of driver who sits at the stoplight for the full 4 minutes before he goes through the intersection until it turns green.
It's a great opportunity to just take a breath and let your heart rate go down before you slam on the gas again.
So that's just a little insight to our character
Yes.
for you psychoanalysts out
Yeah.
there.
So we haven't had any other questions, but we have had a few more comments of people that just type the word white and seemingly
White.
disbelieve that we
Yeah, yes, we are making white
Just
things
like in all caps, why?
with the like large eye emoji.
Yeah. We put white on a thing.
What do you think?
It's not
do you
off
like
white
white?
and it's not silver. It's like it's
And it's not
white.
natural. We've done a lot of things in natural with little like flecks of oatmeal and
Yeah. It's moat.
moat in the
Oatmeal.
whaling. No, it's called whaling.
Yes, and it's
in
called
the-
moat.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's not called oatmeal.
it's not called oatmeal at all. But
No.
you had all the right ideas.
You and the rules again. You're back here with the.
Oh yeah, of course we didn't do it. Sure.
Would you be willing to talk for a bit about the operator system update that we?
I would love to talk about the operator system update. Jeremiah was kind enough to shoot a little about video of what's going on, which you can certainly check out on our YouTube page. But I will reiterate some of what he has said. Basically, we have a large portion of all the bits, not all of them, but we have a large portion of the bits for the operator system. There are more technical words for these bits,
Yes.
but as you've already caught on, rules are not really my thing. My rules are my thing, but rules in general are not my thing.
Rules are very important as long as you don't have to follow them.
That's right. Yeah, thank you. Finally. And we are in the process of QCing them. We have 2 lovely QC people who we've hired especially for this project. And who knows?
We rented an extra studio just to have the space to spread out.
It's a lot of stuff. We don't really have the space here without interrupting a lot of our regular operations.
Jeremiah said in the video that there were 10,000 units that we are expecting to receive.
10,000. Robin said
Bits.
it was 10,530
Yeah.
individual bits.
Parts. Yeah.
So almost, I mean, you could round that up to 11,000.
yeah.
That includes all the small bags, the belts, the frames, like everything individual.
It's a monumental amount of pieces that
Yes.
need to be checked, and we will thoroughly review each piece and make sure that they're exactly as they should be and
Yeah.
exactly as they should look. Because of course, any project we put our name on, we're pretty serious about getting it right.
Yeah. We've got 4,000 units up there.
They're always interrupting.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
You paused, you breathed, and that was your downfall. If you don't breathe, I will.
Now I have it all
I won't
figured
come
out.
in. I saw an opening. I
Thank
took
you.
it.
I finally understand how I should be communicating. Go ahead.
Leave no room.
Go ahead. Tell us what you had to say.
I was just going to
You don't
say
even remember.
we have 4,000 units up there out of the 10,530
Okay, so a
units
little
that
less
we
than
will
half.
receive. Yes.
Yeah.
It's plenty for us to look at for the moment, and we are receiving more every week because it's just a huge amount of stuff. So the factory has been shipping, like they've been shipping
They're like,
batches every week.
okay.
They're like, get it out, get it out.
Robin said hopefully next week that they're expecting to have
Most of it.
Yeah, most of it is coming for the first week in June, which is like now. It's shipping now. And so that's really great. We're in the process of QC. We're on track to ship them in early July. Begin the shipping process. So that means you might be in the first wave of shipments. That's early July, or the second wave.
We'll see how long it takes us to get them all out.
Yeah. So we can't give you a firm date for your order because we don't know what wave you'll be in. And other than that, everything looks good for that whole project, with the exception of the Saint color scheme. We had a box get lost in the mail or get stolen, we don't know, of cut pieces for the frame. So we sent those to New York to be sewn, and they vanished into the ethos, and somebody has a big box of little bits for the frame, which are like really pretty small pieces. So we have to reorder the fabric, which means it's coming from Korea, China.
Yes.
And there have been a series of lockdowns, as people know, that have made things so slow. So
It's happening. We have reordered materials, and we will recut the materials. And
we're having them air shipped over so they're not as slow.
Yeah.
And they'll be done in time for August 22nd shipping.
Yeah.
They should be done a little before. Honestly, they're probably going to be in the last wave of the July shipment, but we just don't want to make promises we can't keep.
Yeah. The factory is ready to work on those and was expecting them, so they have them in their calendar still. So it's going to be okay.
We're just running and playing catch up.
Yeah. Great.
Other
Excellently
questions?
done.
Oh, thank you. I'm so glad
honestly,
you. I'm so glad you
It
approved
was
me.
not being
Finally.
sarcastic.
forward a little bit, stop, and there we go. And spin around slowly. There you go. Yeah.
With air, if I
Take a little bit of a step forward.
This way?
Perfect. Yeah, people want to see the stitching on the back.
no, there are pictures of all of these things on the website.
Yeah, I know,
as
but
well.
not in movement.
I'm sorry.
All right, that's pretty good. It's white. It shows up very white here.
Yeah. We're just blowing out the shot. It's great.
What?
I think it's super fun.
I do too. I think it's really, I think it's really fresh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep saying that word.
Keep saying it. It's sharp.
It's sharp. It's fresh. It's crispy.
Yes. That Jonan video was really fun that we did
Yeah,
the other day.
that was great.
You should definitely, if you haven't seen it, you
If
should
you
go
get the
look.
opportunity to squirt ketchup on anyone, you should take it. It's great fun. Get their consent. Absolutely.
Yes.
Have a hose ready.
Have a hose ready, then you could get the double whammy.
Mm-hmm.
Super fun.
Great. I had a great time. Did you
I had,
have a great time?
Yeah, I had a great time. I got
Great.
ketchup all down my leg, like all the way down to my ankle, because
Oh,
you
me
were
too.
just like.
I was trying to make the perfect V, which, well, you know.
I understand. I was like, oh, she's gonna do like a really artsy V, just like do like a, and then like circle it.
Uh-huh.
I realize now that
I
that
just
was
don't think
insane.
that was gonna happen out of a ketchup bottle, dude.
I think it depends on the bottle. Like the Heinz ones, I think you could probably get more accurate with because they're kind of fat. So
It's possible.
you probably maintain pressure.
Why don't you do a test? A series.
I will.
test?
Then you can wear it.
Somebody said they want a Blacksword Joan now after seeing that.
Yeah, that
would be pretty sweet.
That would be pretty damn awesome.
Yeah.
But
But
anyway,
which bits would be like
definitely the thread. But that would be solar eclipse.
that's boring, yeah.
So
That's not really. It's not boring, it's just not this.
you do white lining.
Yeah. White lining is great, then you see all your sweat stains. Always a good idea.
But only you do when you take off the jacket.
That's true.
Not a joke.
You and your date,
Yeah.
you'll get to see this.
Great. Anyway, so the Ronin.
Okay, excuse me.
Yeah, I think
The Ronin.
we kind of said it.
Yeah, I think you do.
Good. Well, one person Will you hold that up in front of the camera? Somebody wanted to see the blackout, but let me make sure that we are like really, really highly exposed so they can see how it looks. Performance fit, please, right there. Yes, thank you. It's sort of-
I'll do my best Vanna White impression.
It's trying to focus it.
I think you can pick it up just a bit. Yeah.
Great. Was that enough?
Yeah, perfect.
Cool. Are there any other questions or comments for us?
No, just again a bunch of people who
Just shocked.
very
It's
shocked.
in white.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got to do something new.
It was when we talked about it and we were like, that could work. It's worth making one.
Let's
we
make
should,
a sample
we
and
should
see
try.
if we hate it. Which
And
is
then we
how
made
the
it-
Jonin came about as well. It was like, okay, I don't think we can make
The Snowden.
the Snowden.
We can't even commit to considering
of these.
making a whole set of them until we make one.
Yeah.
And then we did, and it was like, that's fucking sick.
Yeah.
So we made it.
Yeah. So now we're gonna make Jonins.
Yeah, maybe.
But again, it's gonna be a while because the
That
fabric
will
is,
be a little while because that material has to be custom made.
yeah. So like, don't hold your breath.
Probably not till early next year. Maybe.
Maybe. Well, it's not even discussing when it'll fit on the calendar.
Correct. Great. Well,
Thank you so much for joining
on
us.
the
It's
stream.
been a pleasure. Let me just interrupt you some more.
Don't interrupt. We can just speak over each other. It'd be great.
Excellent. I'm sure that will be super understandable for the listening public.
If you would like to continue the conversation after the stream, join our Discord channel, follow us on all our social media accounts, and stay safe and have fun.
Stay badass.